U.S. Senator Rand. Paul from Kentucky. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. What are your thoughts on the president's deal here with Cuba? I know Senator Rubio was very critical of that, and so have others. What are your thoughts?
You know, I grew up in a family that was about as anti-communist as you can come by. We had people that actually had fought against the Bolsheviks back in 1917 were friends of our family. So we didn't have any love lost for the communists, and when we first opened up trade with China, we were thinking that was a bad idea. But, you know, over time, I've come to believe, and many conservatives have come to believe, that trading with China is the best way to actually ultimately defeat communism, and it makes us less likely to fight. You know, the 50-year embargo with Cuba just hadn't worked. I mean, if the goal was regime change, it sure doesn't seem to be working. And probably it punishes the people more than the regime, because the regime can blame the embargo for hardship. And if there's open trade, I think the people will see what it's like to all the things that we produce under capitalism. So in the end, I think probably opening up Cuba is a good idea.
So in that respect, you agree with President Obama. Do you agree with the way he's handled it?
Well, you know, there is some discussion, and we are looking into, you know, some of this is 50-year-old law, so we're looking into exactly what can be done by executive order and what can be done by Congress. And it's my understanding that some of the embargo was done by executive order, so he may be able to undo it by executive order. There are some other things, travel ban and things like that, that I think were done by Congress and will have to ultimately be addressed by Congress. But the bottom line is even the Cuban community is kind of coming around on this. If you poll or interview younger Cubans, over half of young Cuban Americans are for opening up trade with Cuba. Many of the farmers in our country are for opening it up because, you know, that we would have more things. You know, we do such a great job producing food in our country. It'd be just one more area that we can sell our food to.